Hey, hi world. So if you're watching this and you haven't watched the first episode of the top 16 closed door interview, then please check the link up there and watch it, because you won't understand this episode 2 if you don't watch the episode 1. Yes, so I am going to continue from what I started. So the first country that I'm going to talk about is going to be Miss Universe Haiti. Miss Universe Haiti is one unique delegate during the competition that I was really admiring, and I was very happy when her name was called as part of the top 16. And this is what I think about her closed door interview. She highlights on her strength, which is very good. You get it. You want the person watching you, seeing you, to know that you're capable, not what you're not capable of, and which is something she did. She made them to know her. She made the judges to know her and her strength and what she's capable of as a human being. And at a point, I felt emotional when she was sharing her story as being an orphan and her life experiences and all that. But I'm not going to share it over here because I've already cried when I was watching that video. Yeah, so I'm okay. I'm okay. But like I said, you can visit the Miss Universe official YouTube channel to watch her video and then come back and comment down below of what you think so far. So she spoke on the benefits as being the Miss Universe Haiti, and she was very calm and poised. She also shared on her outreach works, like the things she has been able to do within her power and all that. And as something that I think she deserves some run of applause, looking at the fact that she comes from an orphan home and all that. Look, it means that you have no excuse in life. Like if you're watching this and you've been contemplating on contesting for a beauty pageant, you have no excuse. If Miss Universe Haiti can do it, you can also do it as well. Now moving on to Miss Universe Australia. I was so happy when she made it to the top 60 because she was part of the countries that I predicted as part of the top 20 then. Okay, so what I observed was that she was very vocal, audible, and confident. She also touched on her life scenario where she exhibited self-defense and got a result, therefore making her to push that agenda and incident. When you watch the video, you understand more, but I'll give you a highlight of it. She said, if my memory serves me right, she was going for jogging and someone was like stalking her, and I think the person did something which was not right, and then she decided to trace where the person was living and reported the person, and the person got arrested. Yes, the person got arrested, and that was so brave of her. And that's okay. You need to be brave because you're going to be in the limelight where people are going to throw jabs at you and all that, and you need to be brave enough to overcome them and all that. Yeah, it doesn't mean if you want to cry, you can't cry, please. If you cry doesn't mean you're not brave. It also shows some signs of braveness. Okay, so don't say I'm brave when you need to cry. It was realistic and impactful. And another thing that I noticed was that she shared her identity as a tomboy. Well, you see, there are certain things that people cannot really unveil about themselves, but she was bold enough to unveil the other side of her life to the world and to the judges, which was very brave of her. Yeah, so it was right and it was good when she made it to the top 16. Now the next country was Miss Universe Colombia. So Miss Universe Colombia shared her past experience when she couldn't represent her country during the COVID-19, and her story was something that was so unique and signifies strength, and for the fact that she won something but she couldn't contest due to COVID, and different organized, like it was a whole wahala around her whole brain and all that. And when a new organization took over, like she again and contested once again for her country and all that, and she also answered her questions eloquently. Now fast forward, Miss Universe Dominican Republic, my favorite delegate. I was so happy. Just that I was very sad that she was second runner up. I was hoping she would be first runner up instead. But anyway, it's all good. She's still a winner. Anyway, so she also spoke passionately because she was part of my predicted list. You know, Pageant Police are predict right. Anyway, so she spoke passionately. She spoke passionately about her life experiences, which was very nice of her. Because some of us got to know a little piece of her, although she didn't unveil all, but she made us to know some piece of her, which was very good. She was also confident, sharing her insecurities, making the judges to even laugh at a point, which also eased out some tension. You know, means that you're not rigid, you're flexible, you could lighten up a room. Yeah, another thing too was that she knew what she was talking about. It wasn't like she was faking or she was trying to force herself to be there. No, everything was just flowing. And as I'm flowing, let me move on to the next country, which is Miss Universe Venezuela. She's also a fashion designer, just like Gabriel, Miss Universe USA. Yes, so I wasn't surprised when she made it to the top 16, fast forward to top 10, top 5, and top 2. Yes, so she also shared her achievement and what she's passionate about. And what I noticed was that she also touched on her biggest strength. You know, no one sells their weakness, so everyone will sell their strength. Like right now, if I don't tell you my weakness, would you know? I'll tell you my strength, what I'm capable of, not what I'm not capable of. And even sometimes, even you want to share your weakness, you share it with an example that like you've been able to improve on it, not just share it like that. You get it here. So she touched on her biggest strength as being unadaptable when she was traveling, and she also shared her fashion experiences as a fashion designer, explaining the inspiration behind her closed door outfit. So if you go back to watch her closed door outfit, you see that she made her outfit herself, which was so beautiful and stunning, and it was looking so good on her. The last thing that I realized and noticed was that she was so composed and collective. Oh my goodness, she's all I just loved her. Seriously, I just loved her. Now, without further ado, my last but not the least countries. I believe so. Hey, you know there is more to come. Right? Miss Universe Curacao. Let me be fast. Miss Universe Curacao. So what I really liked about her closed door interview was the fact that she shared her cyberbullying story and how she was able to overcome it. With her, I wasn't surprised when she was part of the top 16 because I predicted in my earlier video that she was going to be part of the top 16. Looking at how strong she is, she touched down in US and she was tested COVID and all that, but all through she didn't allow that to deter her, and she still did so well and pulled through to the finals, which was so admirable. And one thing that she did during her closed door interview was the fact that she had her positivity even when she was tested COVID-19. Like I already said, she also highlighted on her strength as being resilient, passionate, good public speaker. That I didn't know about her, although I knew she was very good whenever she speaks. I didn't know she's like that good in public speaking, you know. And that is something she highlighted on it during her closed door interview. She also convinced the judges on what she can bring on board, you know, what she can bring on board as Miss Universe by stating her strength as a person, like her diverse background, being young and all that, which was very good. The next country is Miss Universe Puerto Rico. Miss Universe Puerto Rico, one thing that I noticed was that she also shared her experience. It looks like most of the delegates shared their experience. She shared her experience with the other Miss Universe delegates by asking them of their language. Yeah, it's more like she wants to learn from other countries too as well. So you could see that she's friendly and sociable. She also shared her childhood memories and how she has been able to improve on her weakness. You see, it's not like she just mentioned that, oh, I'm not good at this and that's it. No, she shared her journey on how she has been able to be strong in her weakness. You get it? Yeah. And also what I realized was that she was flowing, which was making me as an individual to enjoy the interview. Like, I wasn't blinking, I wanted more. I was like, speak, continue, don't stop, speak because she was flowing and it was so nice to watch her. She was authentic and very intelligent and unique. I know every delegate is unique in his own way, and some of them you could just spot their uniqueness right away. Now moving on to Miss Universe Portugal, that I wasn't surprised when she was called. She also exhibited how she was able to overcome her depression state, which is something we all face one part of our life. Depression could be anything, okay? You don't need to not have money before you can be depressed. Okay, some people, they get depressed, like myself. I get depressed when I don't have money. Yes, I get depressed when I don't have money. Some to get depressed when they're being sacked from a job. Some to when they are feeling too much pressure. So look, everybody and how they deal with depression. She was brave enough to share how she was able to overcome her depression and how she is thriving through her depression state. She also seemed fulfilled on how she had become strong as an individual. Like, the way she was talking, I could sense it, how she has evolved over the period of time. And also she also shared her bullying experience and how she has become strong. You could see that she's a strong lady, from depression to bullying. It's not something that I even wish for my enemies, seriously, because it's a whole psychological thing altogether on the individual, seriously. She also gave practical experience as being a leader from 17 to 23 years, which was so very good of her. Now, the last but not the least country, Miss Universe Peru. Miss Universe Peru also shared her experience as being an emotional, intelligent person, which is something that most people lack. For me, I'm even trying to improve in my emotional intelligence. Yeah, like, it's a skill you should have. She also touched on her ideology behind Miss Universe of being independent at the age of 18. You know, she gave a practical example of how she exhibited what the organization, the Miss Universe organization, is looking for when she was 18 years. Go and check that video and watch what she said. She also shared her universe project, which was on education. You know, education is very important. No matter what, education is very key, because knowledge is power, and when you educate yourself, you are more powerful. So her project is very unique and it's impactful because education is good. Now, the last country which I underestimated, which I believe that which I believe my Indian family will come for me here, but please don't come for me. You know, last year I was so strong because I believed India sent a very strong contender, but I underestimated the representative for this year, Miss Universe India, like Femina Miss India. because she was not showing more of her, so I couldn't really pinpoint whether she was good at this or good or bad at that. You get it? So she wasn't part of my predicted top 16 delegates. However, watching her closed door interview made me realize that she was very poised. She shared her performances. She shared her profession as an architect, which I didn't know, and she shared her opinion on climate crisis as a world problem, which was very intelligent of her. She also acknowledged her predecessor, like the former beauty queen Hannah Sandu, efforts. However, she also shared what she can bring on board when she's given the opportunity. She was also articulate, poised, and lovely to watch too as well. Yeah, for her comparison, I won't say comparison, when she was talking about her predecessor, which was Hannah's, I liked the way she gave her the credit and also made the judges realize that she is also a different person, although representing the same country, but she's also a different person, which she's coming on board with a different goal and all that. She gets it, and it was very smart of her as compared to Miss Universe South Africa in Davi. Yeah, I liked the way Miss Universe India was able to compare the past winner in her contest. So that is all for the top 16 closed door interview. I know this video is overdue, but please bear with me and watch. And I know it's still relevant because yes, Miss Universe is still trending. And in my next video, I am going to give you the whole gist of what is going on in the camp of Miss Universe. I know you're wondering what is going on, what is Anne doing? Is Anne creating war? If that video is of interest to you, then you need to subscribe to the channel now and watch it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's Olivia Yassin here. Don't forget to follow Pageant Police and subscribe to LifeStyleByRNA.